Well, a fundraiser for ALS is coming up.
That's right. Kendra Alpers and Whitney Parkhill join us now. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
So let's talk about ALS. Three letters that first, I guess, came to widespread recognition several years ago, but the Ice Bucket Challenge kind of boosted that a few years back.
Absolutely.
So this is one of those events to try to boost awareness.
That's right.
Yes. So in 2014, we had the Ice Bucket Challenge, and it was phenomenal. I mean, just ungarnered support that we've never had before. But since that, we also have the Walk to Defeat ALS, because the funds that were raised, then that dropped off. And so we need to continue to raise those funds to provide the services that we do here in Central Illinois that are all free to the individuals living with ALS. So.
And for those who are kind of wondering, maybe they don't know what ALS is, can you kind of explain what that is for us?
Yeah, so it's amyotrophic lateral sclerosis is the official name. It's also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It's a neurodegenerative disease that shuts down all of your muscles while your brain remains completely intact. So you can lose the ability to walk, to speak, to move your hands, all of that. Meanwhile, your brain knows exactly what is happening every step of the way.
Absolutely. So what are some of the symptoms of this? You know, who does this affect?
It can affect anyone. Veterans are more likely to get the disease, but it can affect anybody on the planet. My mother had ALS, and it started in her legs. She just started tripping and not able to walk as steadily as she once was, and then it affected her hands and eventually her breathing.
And so, Whitney, what does it mean for you to continue bringing awareness to people about ALS?
So my mother's goal after her diagnosis was to help others in the community that are afflicted with this disease. So I want to keep her memory and wishes alive in continuing to raise awareness and raise money.
Absolutely. And this disease is 100% fatal.
100, yeah. Typically after diagnosis, the individual lives 2 to 5 years. At the time, there is no way to slow the progression. There is a drug out, but it's very controversial as to whether people should take it or not. And yeah, it's 100% fatal. We don't have survivors, we don't have success stories, so really what we want to do is make sure that the person has the best life they can once they have that diagnosis. And so that's where we come in and provide all of these services that we do, just to kind of help take some of the extra stress off of them.
And are you guys looking for maybe any volunteers or people to help with these events now or in the future? I mean, is that something that they can do?
Yeah, we definitely have a need for volunteers. Actually, a shout out to the Parkland men's basketball team, because they're one of our greatest group of volunteers that we have. Yeah, they're amazing. But at the walk, you know, like that's our biggest event. And so even if people aren't able to volunteer, if they just want to come and see what it's about, we would love to have them. It's Saturday, September 29th. The gates open Tent Village this year. The theme is all circus and carnival. So it's going to be really fun. Opens at 8:30, and the event's done by noon, so people can get on with their day and do what they need.
Yeah, and let's talk about this event. You know, what can people expect there if you've never been to one or thinking about going? What is it like?
Well, I think we're going to have really good weather this year. Last year was a little hot, but yes, this year good weather. We will have a bounce house for the kids, lots of kids' activities, food and drink, music, some fantastic raffle baskets. So there's a lot going on. It'll be really fun.
And this is at Meadowbrook Park in Urbana this Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Next
the
Saturday.
29th.
There's a lot going on. It's okay.
Yeah.
We got this
If you come this weekend, we will not be there.
Good to know. Good to know at the park. But next weekend, you guys will be there with a circus-themed ALS walk. You guys want to check it out, help them out. Raffle, volunteer, music, all that stuff's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks for
Kendra,
coming
Whitney,
in and
thanks so
sharing this
much.
with us.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. We'll be right back.